gracious. It is hot and humid, or warm and humid. I'm sitting here sweating, trying to cool off. Came out, first thing I did was feed the cattle. They're all over the hillside there now. Gave them a little feed. And glory to me, sweating like crazy. Glory, hot. So anyhow, when it's I had planned on hand softening a deer hide today. It needs to be softened big time. It's been in the solution several days now, the soap and oil solution, and it's starting to get an odor to it. So it definitely needs to be de-softened. So I had it all ready to come out here, and I thought, well, while I'm sitting out here just quickly just looking around for turkeys, we'll bet plenty of time to get to work that hide. And then while I was feeding the cattle and getting my equipment stuff out here to quickly, it was raining the whole time, and I thought, my God, humid, wet. It takes hours to soften the hide anyway on a good drying day, and today is not a good drying day. So I said, well, I'm not gonna be completely foolish and tear into that thing and just spend hours and hours and hours of work when I don't have to. So I stuck it in the freezer. Put that hide in the freezer. It can stay there until a nice, warm, good, drying, sunny, drying day comes out, and I'll put it on the rack. Anyway, I'll cool off here eventually, I reckon. I did bring one of my varmint rifles out here with me today. How about that? That's a daisy. That's a daisy. It's a small, I got it out here for small varmints. If I want to try to knock something down or just run it off. Cute, ain't it? Believe it or not, I've used a friend of mine bought two of these for two of his granddaughters. And they kind of outgrew them kind of quick, so he gave me one of them, and I've used the daylights out of it out here. It's been right handy. Anyway, I'm loaded for bear. And what I do have out here for turkeys this is what I've got out here for turkey. That's my Marlin goose gun. I love this thing. I love this daggone thing. But Marlin goose gun. And there's a couple of reasons that I've got it out here instead of my Fowler. One of them is I won't get a turkey with it, period. I just decided that way back in the fall when I was squirrel hunting with it a little bit. I'm going to get me a turkey at this thing if I can. Then I got that Fowler. I'm working on it. Getting it built or half built. It's still got a lot of work to do on it yet. But anyway, I've been doing quite a bit of load testing with it. And shooting heavy loads, and the way that comb on that Fowler, instead of being nice and rounded and flow like it's a knife edged. And the length of pull on it and everything else, just that little knife edge hits me right on that cheekbone. And it's got a lot of drop to it, not straight like this. The stock drops way down, so it means it kicks up. The recoil on this is back into your shoulder, not so much into your face. It's a much better design as far as handling recoil is concerned. And I don't really want to shoot that Fowler right now until that cheek heals up. It's kind of down to about a quarter size area right there that's still got swelling in there and sore as all get out. If a turkey was to come up and I had that Fowler out here, I'm not sure I'd even want to shoot at it. Oh gosh, why? But anyway, I'm just going to sit out here and enjoy the day a little bit. I'm not serious turkey hunting. I am turkey hunting. My turkey season, even though the season is not wound up by a long shot, my hunting of the turkeys has drastically slowed down. We're allowed 3, and normally I will get my 3 birds. I mean, I should have already had my 3 birds, for heaven's sake. Oh, but it's neither here nor there. It don't really matter. I got one with the Fowler, and that's what I really wanted to do. So, for a while, I'm going to give it a little bit of a whirl with this goose gun. But the turkey activity that you're seeing around the farm has drastically slowed down. And most of what turkey activity you do see is up in the day, in the mid-morning, mid-afternoon. Not much early morning activity at all. Not right here anyway. So I'm going to dig out a call and start advertising my presence anyway. See if possibly might be able to talk something in. Yeah, see, we're going to put this on the top here anyway. Yeah, that'll work. That's good right there. And while I'm cooling off, coffee and a honey bun. Don't get much better. Not sounding right for some reason. Dang. Young does, whatever. It is hot, or really warm, and extremely humid. Slightest little thing, I break into a sweat all over. My clothes are wet. And then, when you stop, a little bit of breeze comes up. You're wet, your clothes are wet. Then you get chilled. You're both hot and chilled. That's not good. Your hair is like a step down the shower. I'm really splurging today. Eating 2 honey buns. Fair amount of activity coming from the gun club today. I'm sure you can't on here distinguish what type of gun's being fired or where it's coming from. But in the main part of the club, there's a rifle, pistol, and shotgun going on. And then periodically there's a shot come from the top of the mountain up here where they've got the long range, 1,600 yard range set up. There's a little bit of activity going on in the long range. I have not seen nor heard a peep out of a turkey today. Nothing. Not a yelp, not a hen, nothing. The turkey activity slowed down a lot. A lot. I did apply for the Kentucky elk drawing again. Every year I usually donate them about $30. That's what it boiled down to. I mean, your chances of drawing one of those permits are very low. But if you don't apply, they're zero. I mean, that Kentucky elk hunt, that's a good hunt. It'd really be something to draw one of those. Kentucky, just right there, it's just a few miles away. I've actually had 3 cows, elk cows, up here on the hill. That was several years ago. I had to repair the fence where I reckon he didn't see it and run into the fence. And then about a month or more ago, my wife saw 2 of them cross their driveway down there. Well, even though we're several miles from the elk zone, Virginia or Kentucky, they do wander out now and then. Anyway, I'm going to keep sitting here calling periodically. Just if there happens to be one within earshot, let him know that something's going on down this direction. So cattle are all laying down. So a YouTuber from Wisconsin, he's turkey hunting this morning too. So he's going to stick it out a couple more hours. Me too. The old Marlin goose gun looks right home here in the Woodland. I don't know why I never thought about trying to get a turkey with it. I've got a few other shotguns that I normally do my turkey hunting with. And I did a lot, just did a lot of goose hunting. Lots of goose hunting. Lord mercy. A truckload of decoys. I mean, I did a lot of waterfowl hunting. Duck and goose hunting. I never did take this thing goose hunting. I always used a A5 or a Remington 870 or 1187 or something like that. Never thought about actually taking the goose gun and goose hunt. Like I said, my father-in-law wanted a long barrel shotgun, so I bought him the longest barrel shotgun I could find at the time, and he loved it. And when he passed on, my mother-in-law gave it back to me, so I did the actual first hunting that I ever did with it, even though I've had it for years and years and years. Did a little bit of that squirrel hunting last fall. I loved it. I thought, well, why haven't I carried that old rascal before? It's a great gun for what it's designed to do. It's not a fast action gun by any means. It was designed to pass shoot by flying geese and waterfowl. Of course, that means it lends itself very good to squirrel hunting and turkey hunting. And I found it's sort of my new love, I guess you could say. Let it lay around for years and not seeing any use at all. Now, I like using it. I am so sleepy. And all the pollens in there got my eyes to itching to where I keep rubbing them and they're burning. I haven't seen or heard a turkey. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take me a nap. I really am. I'm going to fold down my little bed platform here, stretch out and take me a short nap. I I'm out hunting in the woods, I get drowsy. I don't fight it. I find me a place to lay down and get comfortable, and I take me a little short nap instead of fighting that drowsiness and all that stuff. The best naps I take is out in the woods. A couple of years ago, I was up in the national forest where we usually go camping and deer and hunting up there, and I was off down on this ridge. This fellow walked up on me. He said, "Sir, are you all right?" And I said, "Well, I was taking a nap till somebody woke me up." He said, "I just saw you laying there," and he said, "I thought, oh Lord, I hope that feller's okay." Oh, Lordy mercy. So I'm going to fix my little cot up here. Well, there she is. It don't take much. Do a short nap. Old paper towels makes a pretty good pill. So oh, that feels so good. Well, a phone call woke me up from a little nap. Oh, I was sleeping good too. Anyway, a phone call woke me up. Hen was right outside the Quigley here. You never know what you miss when you're sleeping, you know. That's all right. It's all part of the fun. If you don't enjoy it, don't do it. When it comes to hunting and fishing, that's my philosophy anyway. Well, actually, it's been several days since I've been out here in the Quigley looking for turkeys. Turkey activity has slowed way, way, way down. But yesterday, I getting ready to go fishing. There was a gobbler barking all the way along the ridge out here. He started well down. He was barking pretty regular. So I thought, well, heck, I'm not going fishing today. I got stuff I got to do around the farm here. So well, I just come out. I've been trying to talked to him a little bit. I've been making a few calls, but no answer. He's not in a barking mood today, I reckon. At least so far. But I'll wait out here and give a call occasionally. See if I can stir up some interest. Well, I'm all set up. He'll just come around. Marlin goose gun. Just make a few calls every 15 or 20 minutes just to try to let one know that there's a lady in the vicinity. There's a turkey within 5 miles of here. I'll talk to them every now and then. Might stir up one's interest, never know. With the long series of yelps, I'm getting some gobble returns, but they're way up on the mountain, way up on the mountain. Windy. He's way up on the mountain there. But at least I did get a response out of him. sowing period hadn't even started yet either. And here late in the season, activity later up in the day is kind of normal. It's 9:40, and it's 9:40 right now. The sowing period starts at 9:49. In about 10 minutes, sowing period will start. See if that has any effect today. We'll find out. I'm out here turkey hunting. And I just looked out the west window. Got some visitors coming in. Something spooked them. Well, it's now Wednesday, and turkey season closed this past Saturday. And I just now came out here just quickly. To close down close quickly down from get a turkey hunting place. So I'm gonna put up all my calls and everything, and I've left the shotgun. Old Marlin goose gun that I brought out here after I finally got my turkey with the fowler. Had a few more days of hunting left, and so I dug out my old goose gun. I said, Lord, I've never got the turkey this thing. So I decided I'd hunt with it a little bit. But the truth of the matter is, I did precious little hunting. Precious little hunting at all. I had put out so much effort into trying to get that turkey with my fowler that when I finally did, I guess I said, well, that's enough, I reckon. It was quite it took me a while to get that bird with that fowler. But I did, and I really enjoyed that. So I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish during the turkey season. He had a nice tom with my fowler. So now, I'm going to put up all the turkey stuff, kind of button down the hatches here on the Quigley for a while. We got a friend, Diane's friend Colleen is coming in tomorrow from Arkansas, and that lady likes to fish, so we're going to try to fish a little bit. But when she made her reservations, we didn't realize it was Memorial Weekend. Lord help, Memorial Weekend on our lakes is horrendous. So we're gonna, I don't know, that boat traffic's gonna be something else. And to make matters even worse, a major cold front come through. This is the day after the front. And tomorrow it's going to, the high temperature is going to be over 20 degrees, colder than it had been. And those high blue sky, white puffball clouds, high winds, white capping the lake. Yeah, it ain't good. But anyway, so we'll do whatever we can do. But I've got, I'm enjoying my Gobbler Fowler. Like I said, I'm enjoying that thing probably more than any gun I've ever owned. That thing is a blast. If I had realized that a smoothbore Fowler would have been as much fun as it is, I got one a long time ago. Those things are a blast. It's just more fun than it ought to be. But I've got work to do on it, as you know, if you followed the channel at all. I didn't get it in time. The post office held me up almost a month getting it here. And I barely got it put together to hunt with. And I got enough oil on the stock to kind of protect that a little bit, but it's not finished at all. So now I've got to dismantle that thing, take it apart and finish it. I got to finish my Fowler. Then I got to do some load testing on it. And I'm finishing up my buckskins. I had 16 hides that turned into buckskin. 9 does and 7 bucks. The 9 does are completely finished. Let's see, I've got 3 of the bucks finished. 3 of the 7 bucks finished. That's 12 hides. I've got 2 that are ready to smoke. They're already softened and ready to smoke. And I've got 2 that are still rawhide that I've got to turn into buckskin. So out of 16 hides, I've only got 2 more that I have to soften and turn into buckskin. And that'll leave me 4 more to smoke. So I'm almost finished that project. That's been something else. So anyway, I'm going to close out the 2025 spring gobbler season. And it's been a good one. It's been productive. I got my gobbler with my Gobbler Fowler. I am looking forward to fall squirrel season, because that Fowler is going to, it's going to add so much more time in the woods and the fields. Enjoyable time. I mean, my goodness. It'll put squirrel hunting and turkey hunting, fall turkey and squirrel. I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, I'm going to finish closing up the Quigley for a while and get started on my other project. So we'll talk soon.